Have I streamed live? Hello, 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 hello. I think it's live now, right, guys? Hello, hello, hello. Yeah. Okay. It's a little bit of a scuffed stream, because obviously I don't have my own setup here. I'm just using my laptop, so it is going to be a little bit scuffed, but yeah, man. I know I've been super inconsistent with streaming in general even before I moved here, so I think me doing this is already better than what I used to be. Studio. Let me just configure chat on my phone, guys. Give me a second. बजने का आदत तेरा जाएगा भी नहीं कभी फ्लिकर. Why can't I find my stream on my phone? Damn, is that really you? Yes, Bonesda. Hi, Bonesda. Good morning. It's 1 p.m. right now. You're a little too late to wish me good morning, you know. And it's like 10 p.m. for you, so 11:15. So you can't even say. So I can't even say good morning to you. When did I become mod? I think earlier. You're just the universal mods. I was just like, yeah, fuck it. You can have mod. I mind fuck. No, it's modding, guys. Monetization कुछ नहीं channels पे. I don't know what the fuck you guys gonna get by being mod on my channel. -1 and you're sitting in a t-shirt. Guys, everything indoor is heated. Everything indoor is heated. I don't have to worry about anything. No temperatures inside. Is my volume really low? Apologies. Apologies. Is that better? My mic's this thing is full over here as well, so I'm not sure what I can do about this. Is that better? Can't hear you. Please increase your mic volume. I knew my stream was gonna get scuffed some way or the other. Uh, mm, is that better? Can you guys let me know if it gets any better anytime soon? You guys want me to add a boost to the mic? Perfect now? Okay, cool. I got a really good deal on HyperX Cloud 2s, so I just bought those recently. Working perfectly. I wish it's working perfectly, or I hope more likely. Alright, cool. So what do you guys want to talk about? I mean, recently everything has been kind of going on in the scene. I'm not really sure what we can discuss, really. I mean, definitely gonna be interesting to see the Sky Sports event. The timings when 2:30 a.m. Didn't wait for Black Friday. This is the lowest cost I was getting on them, and it was like I got them for like 5k INR. Yeah, around 5,000 INR. So yeah, so I'll just take this price any day. Really really want to watch part of this event, but I'm not gonna be up at 2:30 a.m. I mean, it's not gonna happen. 2:30 5:30 is just not gonna be possible for me to watch part of this one. Black Friday में कुछ खरीद ले मेरे लिए. I want to say something that I can't say on stream right now. but but yeah. Shantanu when are you giving me a follow back and Ruda asking merch here? Oh, yeah, I mean, sure, you can get a follow back for like that's not even like an issue. Asking GE merch. Asking Global Esports for merch for free reader. Sure, you can get a follow. I mean, yeah. Face it. Where do you stay? I'm not giving my location out, guess. I think Ascot was the only team that took advantage of most B of ones. Yeah, G did really well using these BO ones to their advantage. But it's also Really, really interesting. I don't know. Because this loss, like obviously despite the scoreline saying like 13-7, it was obviously going to be much closer. It was a much closer contest, much more contested than the scoreline says. And the other two games were just master classes from GE. लोकेशन लिख करता हूँ रुक तेरे पास मेरा एड्रेस नहीं है क्या लिख करेगा अरे अरे पहला लिंक क्या है तुम क्या पहला लिंक का क्या हुआ ओह डूड नो I set up my stream incorrectly. I fucking I used a different method to start streaming and like it's a little bit different, which is why it looks just as a little harder. I mean, which country? Canada. I can even say the province. It's Ontario is the province, so I nothing ahead of that. Yeah. I mean, yeah, that's true. Mumbai when babe December 21 I fly back to India for 15 days. Yeah. साहिल भाई क्या हो रहा है आपके ऑर्ग में से प्लेयर्स लेफ्ट राइट निकल रहे हैं क्या हो रहा है आजकल आपके राज्य में ऐसा कैसे हो सकता है साहिल भाई Oh dude I look super awkward on camera man I didn't even realize where is R2A going not sure where R2A is going I haven't been fully in I'm not sure where R2A is going okay fun. So did you meet Aaron no your becomes without copium for this event okay bleed mm, G versus Bleed in a best of three for both Indian teams is going to be a little rough to play against. That too in an online BO3 because Bleed online obviously have shown better results in my opinion than they have on LAN. So yeah, you got a PC? No, no. See, Relic told me I can stream out of my laptop itself and it'll work. Actually, do you want to come to TSCA for a bit if you're free, if you're chilling, if you're big chilling and you're not doing anything? ICCA, I faint. That's what happened to me when I met him for the first time in person, man. I was just like, कैसे ये आदमी इतना attractive हो सकता है? He's living with Aaron. Fuck you. Cyborg Gaming. What's up, Cyborg? How are you doing, man? I feel so bad for you, you know? Just all opportunities have been so weird for you. I hope you land yourself a good opportunity. I'm in the bus. Where are you going? Back home. What does that even mean? You live in like 50,000 places. Global over bracket run. I mean, this is still winnable, but obviously Bleed's gonna start vetoing a little bit differently, and I'm not gonna let G play the Haven. So yeah. But honestly, like I don't know why people have hopes from GE to perform really well. I mean, sure, the LAN this thing was great, but they're playing on the fly. They're just playing without practice. So yeah. Raymond G, namaste. Welcome to the stream. Kya kar rahe ho, Raymond G? Further, why are you buying me for bag? Why are you buying bag? What do you want? If I have no space, I'll get it for you. Actually, whatever you want, tell me. Text me, call me, whatever. But yeah, Myth versus this thing should be interesting. Myth have been giving Bleed a few close games from. Is it Myth or is it SB Smith, right? Yeah, it's Myth. Myth have been giving. I think Myth are Dark Horse is coming into Ascension, man. Like people don't speak about them enough. Okay, answer that. I'd gone for a different city for the last couple of days. Nice. How was that like? Did you have fun? Do you guys want to watch a VOD from GXR? I haven't seen the finals of GXR. We can watch one map, I think. I'm down to watch a map actually. अंदाज़न सबसे हुआ लिखा फिफ्थ क्या मुझे 1 2 3 4 भी नहीं मालूम but yeah honestly like Black Friday stuff like a lot of places already had their Black Friday a lot of places actually having their Black Friday already like I want to buy something from this place so if someone's interested in sponsoring me please do so and I got a super good deal on a jacket as well wait see you know the five I don't even know the five because more than five are gonna come no but I've been I've been viewing this time checking this website out yeah, 'cause Like looks like a good deal on some boots and shit, you know. See, can you text me this? I really didn't know about this. I'm gonna close my WhatsApp so I don't get notifications about it. But yeah, these boots look kinda nice. Wait, see, what boots did you have? Did you have a company recommendation by any chance? Sahil, I'm gonna text you something that I already know. You can reply to that. Uh, but yeah, do you guys wanna? Which boots do you guys like? Yeah, I've heard about the that thing, but okay, wow, I just got denied on what I said. You guys actually wanna watch Paper X's Harbor properly? I haven't seen this series at all. Or we can watch rather the Indian teams play. I don't mind. Gotta bounce talk to you later. Wow, दिखसी बात आई तभी. Chat pick fast one of this. Where they're preferably playing the Harbor, so definitely not this. This looks kind of fun, but yeah, we can pick one map. I'll chill for like an hour extra, I think, and then I can start the rest of my day. Do it on the shooter, whatever you like. Funny ones, Kellogg's is removed from G2. Do they ship it to India? What do they ship to India? These boots? I doubt. I don't know. Let's see. Oh, it says free shipping, but I doubt it's worldwide. Why TH lose? Team Heretics lose. I mean, I haven't watched the series, guys, so I have to be able to watch it personally to be able to tell you guys what's happening. But it's, I don't know, didn't expect too strong of a result coming out from them, given that they are, of course, a new team. Hi, Cutie. Hi, Priyam. Priyam from Charkop. Fracture or Breeze? Which one, guys? Pick first. They lost the Fracture and won the Breeze, so we can watch one. George Speed. George Speed, what are you doing? You gonna come TS? And we can speak to each other about life. Priyam from UCW. Priyam from UCLA. Uh, Priyam is Mr. Worldwide, guys. Mm, Jacob, yes, that. Oh God. I mean, mm, guys, please like the stream. 11 likes only is kind of disappointing. Uh, the fact that only 11 people have liked my stream is very questionable. I don't know what you guys are doing. Honestly, I'm gonna become an L streamer with the way you guys are treating this stream. So, like, yeah, just drop some likes, please. Sayancha Raja, bro. Yeah, that's me. I'm the king. I'm the king. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Bleed versus Team Heretics Icebox. Huh? Bleed Bleed Team Heretics. Oh yeah. Fuck. I haven't seen any of the play legs. 20 likes on my screen. Okay, my YouTube app is bugging then. Hasn't updated properly. Yeah. Alright, let's go. Icebox. Oh, Bleed are playing the This is the OG G2 Fnatic comp that we used to see. I'm not even gonna use this thing, guys. Yeah, we'll just go. Ba-ba-ba-dum-bum.
I love the fact they're being quiet. They know they've damaged God's. Absolutely. Have lost in this world. Do you see Bleed coming back, or do you think they've lost the game psychologically? Do you think there's a recovery, and if so, how do they do it? How do they come back?
What I think doesn't matter. Truly and honestly, I feel like Bleed have kind of
Sage Ice Wall and Slow Orb.
Excuse me.
How you just
Get me a mousepad. Which mousepad do you want?
Yeah, it's alright. I've lost.
Alright, Bleed versus Team Heretics
that would be
Icebox.
quite troll.
Well, you just have to remember where all the.
G का match देखते paper exchange review on that. I mean, guys, pick fast. I mean, you guys get to decide. Bleed versus Heretics or G versus Paper X. Or one of G's winning games. Till then, I'll just play this, I think.
We'd be screwed.
You guys figured
you can
out
tell,
there's a little bit of a technical delay as we're trying to get into
No
the
leaks
game.
for
Yes, we are speaking nonsense, but we're also trying to keep you guys entertained before we head into a matchup.
I've come up with a better idea for an agent. Come up with a better idea for an agent.
Okay.
An agent which doesn't heal health, heals armor.
That's already been done, but in a different game, obviously.
Then you can overheal.
I've got good news though. No more agent bad ideas. It's
good.
time to figure out what agents are actually going to be played in game. Oh, that's not.
Uh-oh, that didn't sound good.
That didn't sound good.
Okay.
But I can be heard again.
Maybe a bit longer.
No, I think we've got agent select and we'll be showing that right
going
away.
out. Just a moment.
In just a moment. We've been debated.
We've been debated.
Debated? I don't know why it was so hard for me to say on the second time.
That's all right.
That's all right. It happens to the best of us.
That happens to the best of us.
Any more agent bad ideas?
Genuinely, I think the more you put me on the spot.
G's winning games. Okay. G winning games. G versus Bleed, G Paper X, G boom. Pick one, guys. Pick one. Bones, I think you should decide. You know, since you're the only moderator. Since you're the only moderator, one of the only moderators in chat. Oh wow, I feel privileged. Yeah, so just decide which one. No, you don't want to decide. Okay. Latency ultra low करना भूल गया मैं इसमें. G Bleed, let's go. I bet. Global esports. It's in this word only, no?
Well, if we can bring out the graphic as well of the performance of these players as soon as it's ready, we'll have a look at that. But overall, we said players that impressed us. For you, who would take the most valuable player?
What am I thinking right now? I think like we could be going back to Icebox once more. I feel like this game.
Do I need to resize my camera? Will it hide the kill feed, or do you guys think it's good?
To deny utility. Which one is going to be
another Haven?
Interesting bans. G ban Bind, Bleed ban Pearl, G ban Icebox, Bleed ban Ascent, Fracture ban by G, Breeze ban by Bleed, Haven Decider. Okay. Pretty interesting. G banning Bind right off the bat was something I didn't expect, I'll be honest. And then to me it wasn't, I don't know, I still don't 100% understand the logic being banning Bind instantly. थोड़ा नीचे like थोड़ा सा in my opinion. Okay. This should be better, no? So yeah, Pearl ban from Bleed is interesting because yeah, it's understandable because G have been floating the map a bit, and the last time they played Pearl, they didn't have the best result. Icebox ban by GE, they don't want to play it. Understandable. Ascent bans, Fracture and Breeze ban. Haven Decider was pretty interesting. I
The
won't
player
lie.
out keeper and Bob can
Veto.
keep his.
I don't know. I think
Ultimately,
both teams had played this map enough. So if you bleed going out of the veto, you're gonna be happy. Like, okay, we got them on
being
Haven, which is
judged.
something that
Their
we've played recently,
squad was a
despite
1
having a
a.m.
different comp recently on it.
Sort
But
of
yeah,
shows it tells a story about how a
To somehow manage and adapt through the mid rounds.
these
will
infographics
like
are so
going into these
like these infographics at all don't make sense to me. Like, what information am I gathering really through this?
ultimately
So
you don't get
I don't know
a matter of
Very, very strong point.
because it doesn't tell you anything. It doesn't tell you like it tells
and
me defensive win
sort of going
rate.
into the
Sure, it's
agent selects.
25%,
Is there any other agent?
but
Very recent game.
like, is that an
There is
attacking this
going to,
thing? Is that defensive this thing? What am I gonna learn?
this is falling into place. SK Rock agent selection is right in front of you guys. Let's see. There it is. Ah, okay. So there is going to be a shuffle here. I actually like this a lot because the double duelist is usually the Jet as well as the Reyna, but oh, whoa,
No, it's not number of dots, zero number of players. Like, it's a heat map. Like, I understand that,
hold
but
on, hold on.
we've used them for anti-sighting and stuff. But yeah,
Okay, this is falling into place. SK Rossi gonna picking up the chamber. We know he does pick this up. Hell Ranger back on the
Oh, crazy
on
guys
the
the
breach.
Sober as well.
Jigo, Astra Chamber, Astra Chamber Breach, Fade Raise. Okay, I didn't expect this comp coming in personally. I thought they would play Golu on the arena, but showing off three comps is different. Yeah, I saw from the notifications, but I didn't want to give a notification, like a reply or anything. Yeah, so which is why I said that what I said earlier is what I said that you guys are gonna do. But yeah, this bleed comp was fairly interesting. They want to play for the gunfights. They want to play aggressively. They want to dictate the early round, especially in defense. Like, you can tell this much. But
And
yeah,
Durion will actually go for the double.
This Astra has
let's see.
the
Scally on the
old
Astra.
wisdom
Yeah,
and
just the
skill
comp is pretty
over
standard.
years and years of practice on God Squad.
I'm tucked in bed.
Cerberus then
Is my
picking up
stream like a good night
Seen Bleed just
story?
shoot up.
Something to put you to sleep? I don't know. You probably don't want to watch this
environment. You've
game
got
going to
your teammates
sleep, do you, though?
amongst the
It feels like wow. Very crucial.
So, I'll give a prior warning. Not warning, prior disclosure. I was anti-starting for GG this weekend. So, I obviously know a little bit of what's going to
side.
happen and why it's happening.
In the
So, yeah.
crowd, make some
There's
noise
something
for
I
God
don't do.
Squad,
G
right?
Jet over Chamber. It just might be a part of their playstyle. Might just be a part of their reasoning. Like, Chamber, especially the one trip on Haven, I understand why they don't want to go for it and they don't want to play it. But yeah, this is the comp that they've been playing a lot on
We got
Haven. Like, I don't
Very
necessarily
crucial
agree with
game
it
for God
because
Squad as they go up against Bleed
I've
here in
never worked
Haven.
with a team
The
where,
fans are singing, the fans are
but yeah.
screaming. Let's see if SK Rossi can bring the team back into the fans are
What did
screaming.
they start with? Start raise Trem with
Let's
the
see
Suck
if SK
on
Rossi
right of
can
the bat,
bring the
and they
team
are showing
back
that they want to
into
go for A
the mix
control
of
but
it all.
fighting for C.
Oh, a shot already
Good shot by Rossi.
picked up by SK Rossi here. Retla does get the trade very quickly, and there's the push, but Skills, he's got a position, he's got an angle, and he is popping off.
Seems gets one.
absolutely perfect so far. Skills also at point blank. It's a messy engagement. Juicy eventually able to level the playing field. Hellranger quick to respond. It's Rossi once again though, looking to make his third of the round. Mid-air can't quite finish off Juicy though, but does give his position away through the box. Rossi
And then, yeah, Juicy
free
Juicy
reign
plays as
whole
well.
map
I like
to
the way he
figure out
plays it.
where
Like, he
and
goes back,
when and how
chills,
he's going to be able
resets
to get
and
onto
stuff.
these
But
bomb sites.
this is a
Rossi,
very risky
aggression
move
through
from
mid. I
what
love the
GE did
response
over
from
here.
God
But
Squad.
they find
They've
good
stuck
value out of
together
it.
in a position they
I
can
guess the
trade one
reason they
another.
do it is they have a trap in garage, so if he goes garage, they'll have info. So he can either go C, where they want to play for the tap, and then set up like double flank or double garage. on a retake that way, or even if he goes A, he can't go B because then he'll have to take a head-on fight. If he goes A, they'll hear it and they can play out from there, which is good. They don't
It's
give him any
laboured by
1v1s, especially
Rossi.
he's on the Reyna.
And then how he's going to be
And
able to get onto these bomb
yeah.
sites. Rossi, aggression through mid. I love the response here from God Squad. They stick together in a position they can trade one another. It's laboured by
I'm just letting in the.
the crowd's already starting with their
I
answer.
will say,
not.
smart from God Squad to just hold straight on mid, and as well as Juicy for stopping on mid as well. Because if you think about it, if he just hightails it to the A site, he was susceptible from just being pushed by 2 versus 1. So he needed to really play that into the slow pace of things.
Rossi's
But
got
again,
the Marshall.
SK Rossi looks very heated at the very start of this
They
game,
got
and this
two.
is what God Squad definitely
Nice.
needed.
I think G
You're
going to
absolutely right. And
like from
Darion
what we see on defense
switches
is
onto the Stinger.
them
A little bit of
switching
an investment
up
going
a
into the
lot
second
more.
round. Not the force buy that we
Wait, so Bleed bought pretty interestingly. They bought a Stinger, no armor. They bought a Stinger and a Sheriff and 3 classics. So this kind of looks like you can say they're gonna try and raid boss, but it's not like or like I don't know, pseudo semi rifle where Darion just gets the trades. But over here Darion's kind of entering.
have seen
So
Bleed
let's
look
see.
to list towards in the past.
Yeah.
Hellranger, timing does a favour here, unfortunately. Smoke is
This was very risky
There's
from
the
Bhavan.
opening. Absolutely
But
perfect. Using
I
Unison.
guess
Fave here, unfortunately. Smoke
the
is
suck there is
straight out. There's the
the
opening.
suck there saves
Absolutely
it.
perfect. Using Unison with the gravity well from skills, it means that there's no way to
I don't know, you
trade
never see
Darion
Bhavan doing something like this.
instantly.
Bhavan is
A
a
man
more
advantage
disciplined
for God Squad.
person.
What can they
But
do with it?
They're gonna try
But
to
yeah,
explode
he's done well.
outside
He's
of
gotten
C
out
here once more, but the smokes, as you mentioned,
that
make it very
one
difficult to stun
stinger that they
though.
brought
From
out.
Relentless
So
sets things
yeah.
up, but because Darion's not here anymore, no
Bhavan's
more
reposition
dashes,
into side is
they're
also
going into this
profound.
and swapping into things. Juicy finds one, finds two
Juicy got
actually, and
two
maybe
kills.
Juicy. No, never mind. SK Rossi denies. We're down to Scary. Smoke is the thing that only separates him from the rest of the G or the God Squad players.
Does have a stinger to work with.
Stinger to work with, but so
Hell of a way.
Sky Sports Service on the new patch, I guess. Uh, Kills and Golu will like with us, yeah. Most of coming. Tomorrow Golu will rock if he plays buff sci-fi, I think. I don't know, I don't think they've had enough time to be able to talk about setups or whatever with his new buffs. The aftershock was a bit bad, right? Yeah. No, not bad, I mean nope, I love what he did there, but yes, uncharacteristic. Yeah, it's very uncharacteristic. But you also gotta be super like he's like my only thing is it's a risky play, but it works out. So,
Maybe the
and you're always
first time
gonna
in a good
analyze
while,
risky
we're
like
seeing them
decisions
do
made
some-
in hindsight
Hopefully,
based on what they've done. But yeah,
what may be the first time in a good while, we're
but like okay, so if you bleed, you're definitely coming out of this round with a bittersweet taste because you've managed to crack 2 armors, get 2 kills.
seeing
So
them do some
you're forcing a little bit of an
hopefully,
economic
if this
investment,
is the trend to
but
follow,
given the fact
some
they've gone for
inroads
one
into
sheriff and this
international
thing,
tournaments.
they have
Am I
3
hearing
light
TSM?
armors because of that. So
Is
it's
this
not the
someone
biggest.
shouting TSM?
So yeah.
Anyways, all right.
So G want to play like super question marky. They want to keep having bleed guess their
Is
utility,
this someone shouting TSM?
and they do and force bleed to like understand what G are doing, which
Anyways.
makes it harder
All
to,
right.
which
God
makes it
Squad,
harder for the
they've
bleed
actually
to approach
purchased
the
a
map.
couple of weapons here and now, as they do know that they're going to be facing bleed on
What the
certain
fuck?
buy rounds.
Yeah, see,
Speaking of
that's
which, Rossi
unnecessary.
overextends. This
Yeah,
might
all
be
of this
not
was
so good as
very
Bleed
unnecessary.
is very prepared. Look at the snappy, crispy shots from Durion. Lightning
Fuck happened here?
fast cannot escape because of gravity
Yeah,
well.
no, just weird
and
decision
skill,
making in general.
especially now in the 4 versus 1, equipped only with that Spectre.
1 versus 4 here, skills. With no real weaponry.
I guess the aftershock there is good because he knows. I guess he understood that he killed. He knows that he might have thought that they have semi-forced into it because he killed the guy with the stinger, and he aftershocks to deny the trade and allows him to reposition as well. Now then, once he's done that, now he's gonna force technically Bleed to use a little bit more utility, to take more gunfights there. But yeah, he's just buying time for Bleed to deny the
And
inevitable.
skills left to deal with bleed on certain. Anyways.
That's
Alright.
just
God Squad,
Does
they've
Rossi
actually purchased a
against
couple of
India where
weapons
he
here
gets
and
at least
now,
one there?
as
No, but you
they do
definitely
know
don't
that
get
they're going to be
one
facing
here
lead
at any
on
cost, right?
here and now, as they do know that they're going to be facing lead on
Wait,
weapons here and now,
at
as
what
they do know that they're
did
going to be
he?
facing lead on weapons here and now, as they do know that they're going to be facing lead
Wasn't Scary
on
shooting
certain
at him?
fire now, as they
Once he
do
broke the
know that they're
drone,
going to be
Scary
facing lead
spams,
on certain
but
fire rounds. Speaking
and he knows that there's someone droning there, and
of
he
which,
swings
Rossi
despite that.
God Squad, they've
Oh,
actually
okay,
on
very risky.
certain fire rounds. Speaking of which, Rossi overextends. This might be not too good as Bleed is very much prepared. Look at the snappy, crispy shot from Durian. Lightning fast cannot escape because of
He doesn't get
gravity
one
though.
there at any
And
cost,
skills
guys.
left
People are,
to deal with this post
especially
plant,
because
but
he's coming out of
so
a smoke.
far
If he was
from the
taking a
situation,
gunfight
especially now in the 4
like
versus
raw
1, equipped
with
only
just
with
after just
Spectre.
being droned and still in the range of his
One
TP
versus
anchors, I would have
four
said
here.
something different.
Skills. With no
No, Indian teams won't
real
expect him
weaponry
coming
to
out of there, but
work
yeah,
with,
that's
it
on
may
the
just be a matter
but
of
the
trying to do
guys
some
he's been
damage
spotted
here.
on a Sova
Hands in
drone,
front of him, however, given the audio cue,
and there's one
with
guy
their
spamming from
first
behind who
round
he
of
heard.
Haven. Let's see if
So him going for this
with the
is
Empress available
even
for
more
G.
risky.
The overheat that we see from SK Rossi, he was good in the first 2 rounds, granted already, as we saw.
That
He was
is
able to pop
definitely
a
an
couple
overheat.
a lot of good shots, but you saw he was so
Okay, Rossi doesn't.
overeager to
He
push
doesn't
through,
have money. Did he
pop a
give
couple
a?
a lot of that we see from
Did he
SK
drop a
Rossi. He was
Guardian?
good in the first 2 rounds, granted.
Potentially for a retake or in counteraction to existing utility.
Speaking of aggression, again, I
Yeah, I
know
think Rossi drops
big
Golo
problem
Guardian
here
here.
might be the overheat that we see from SK Rossi. He was good in the first 2 rounds, granted already, as we saw. He was able to pop a lot of good shots, but you saw he was so overeager to push throughout that smoke without proper utility setup, I think, from the rest of.
Yeah, he gives
So
Golu a
overeager to
Guardian,
push throughout
plays on
that
his
smoke
bullets,
without
and that allows
proper
him to go for
utility
this
setup,
super
I
stack
think,
defense,
from the
which is
rest
good.
of his teammates. So this could be something detrimental for them. That being said, though, still things could be adapted, still things could be changed. But that's just one thing to
Oh, he
just
gives
take note of,
Kappa
just in
this
case. Juicy
switch.
very close on the contact. I wonder if he's going to be using the Lear altogether, or will he just back away?
Good from GE. They've been
this.
dictating
I
the early
actually quite
pacing
like
a
this one. I
lot
think
more
they're
against
anticipating
Bleed.
the aggression of God Squad.
Like, I
They're
think in
trying to
general
bait the
also
mid,
recently
the
they've been
Algor
starting to
crazy guy.
dictate the
You
early
see
round
Ryan
pacing a
almost
lot more,
confirm the
which is
position
good.
here. Not
Because
quite
look,
able
now
to
Bleed have lost a
beat
drone
them, and you see the Algor crazy guy
and a
just to try
recon,
and almost
which is
affirm the
basically their
position
only
here.
info
Not quite able to telegram
for
whose
declaring
position
except Reina
being held,
flashes
of course,
and this and
by
whatever.
God Squad, but it won't
And
matter
yeah,
as the assault actually lands over on this
they've
B
done well.
site
They forced the
instead.
reaction from Bleed.
Oh, that is a good supplementary Lear.
See, like this is what I mean. Like that's the type of player Bhavin is, right? He's just gonna aftershock, make sure you can't push up and take
Okay,
space.
Aftershock's not going to delay the plant. It
And
was a little bit too close. I think Hellranger was aware or afraid that he could have been pushed in.
Where is Rossi
Delay
gets
the
scary?
plant. It was a little bit too close. I think Hellranger was aware or afraid that he could have
Okay,
been pushed
Rossi
in
gets
hard.
scary outside
SK
garage.
Rossi finds
And then the rest of
one
the street just falls
somewhere,
flat if I
somehow,
remember.
4 versus 5. But again, they have to at least be very much prepared for Juicy here.
How did they lose a
4 versus
3v5?
5. But again, they have to at least be very much prepared for Juicy here, who is matching up against SK Rossi. There's the big flank coming in from players.
I think one of the big issues that I still thought from GE when they played this was they still looked like they had some communication issues or some sort of issues coming into retakes. Like it just didn't look as clean as you wanted to in a lot of cases, which is definitely something I was scared
GS,
about.
but it's not going to be enough.
Worried
Durian
about, like,
already
you notice this,
willing
like,
to go
look,
for the punch, willing to go
like
for
in
the
this
swing.
situation,
Skills left by himself.
like the retake's been started from the flank and Bhavan's not in position or anyone's. These two guys are a little late to the party.
Smoke to blot things out. Oh my god, what a shot! He's not on the spike though.
Wait, do you guys think that something like this is possible? Like a recon, like since G already had A-long control, like a fade recon from here that lands on top over here, which clears everything outside grass? Wait, Bones, can you actually try that? Like from outside A lobby, like close A lobby, this position, to like a retake recon for to clear out like under window, grass, and a little bit of this region for your team? Do you think you could do that?
Oh,
And
Moment
Skills going for a stick here is not nothing to
action is
so
there.
to
You
speak
can hear
about. Guys, if you enjoy the stream, like Karo, please. Thank you so much. We're at 20 likes, 28 likes.
players off the side. You
50
then
likes
fight
would be
one
a goal,
angle of
would be a
attack
goal
at
for
a
today if
time,
possible.
meaning you don't have to keep turning 180.
But yeah, look at this. Like G just keeps switching up the setups. Like last round they played multiple over here. Now they're playing like a C stack. And they're just kind of like flipping the script always to make sure that Bleed is always guessing. And even though through their default, Bleed don't find much value because GE are consistently changing the way they find value throughout the map and not adhering to the way Bleed want to dictate the pace, which is always
Look
going
at
to
the
give
up
them value.
management. Bleed have a slight advantage here. God Squad with only a couple of pistols, maybe aiming here, so at least get some ults online. So going into the next buy round, they could potentially equalize at 3-3, assuming Bleed.
At this point, I don't know why Bleed just didn't like look to fight for C control because they would have gotten this ult and they already have the Empress and they have blades. So those three combined together
Able to get their
would have made it
damage
like
in
a
for this
good
round.
round.
Definitely
I
that,
don't know.
and
Let's
I'm
see
pretty
what
sure because
what kind
of
of
the lost
strategy they have
bonus, if
coming into
ever
this
FC
round.
Rossi doesn't want
Because
to
it
use
looks like they
Victorious
want to
Force,
end A
or
with
he
given how
does, he
much
will be able to still
of their
maybe
contact
purchase
based
some
style they're
upgrades coming
showing
into
over
this round
here.
as well. So he's very much equipped
But yeah.
in that general point. Oh, this is bad, but Dorian still somehow
Nice shot,
managed to
Rossi.
get away. Retta doubles up. Here's a three-man
They
push.
got the
Dorian's
spike
backing
and
up
now
for
he
the
forced
most
them to
part
fall
as
back.
Juicy
And then what I love from
supports him.
GE is
And this is
this,
where, yeah,
like,
rest of G's
once they get the first kill,
That kill from Rossi's
they
got
Prowler
them
and
on
insta
board. Now
reclear,
it
which
comes
gives
down
Rossi
to
the line,
suddenly
and
God
once they
Squad
give
has
Rossi
some
the line, they can
fire
all
back.
leave him.
They have
This is
some
just fucking
skin in this
beautiful.
round. Yeah,
Because
so
now
Bleed,
and
yes,
now
the
and now
rotating
Skills
set, yes,
hears
they're
all
diving
of this
straight
and
onto
he
the
calls
C
that, oh
site,
guys, they're
but
coming in
God
C,
Squad
they're
have read
coming in
this
C, and this
really
beautiful
damn
fast
well.
retake just wins my heart here.
Okay, they're gonna deny too, but there's a lot of. Okay.
Oh,
Power to
look at-
counter. That's
perfect!
This is
huge.
beautiful.
Follow up
Absolutely
from
perfect.
lightning fast.
And it's all because
And
of
it
that
pins
one
down
Prowler which gives
basically
Rossi a control.
everybody from Bleed here,
And that's how they win
leaving
this
only
round.
Scary and Juicy to remain. Spike. does get
25
picked up.
seconds left.
25 seconds. There's still time to rotate somewhere else.
For
But they're not
V2.
even giving them that skill.
And then
Wanting
Skills
to push
makes the play
further,
there.
but Juicy's so quick on the punish.
Unnecessary.
That punish may actually come back to haunt God Squad here. 15 seconds left. The fault line from Hellranger. This will be the make or break of this round. Perfect usage. Capped up for one.
Beautiful
It's
trap
all on
as well.
Scary.
Glitch utility this
7
round was just
seconds
amazing
left,
from Power.
and no life to see the end of round
That first
5.
trem to get the stuff, first trem and flash to get the kill sorted at A. Then this ult will get Golo to like just jump into sight and get one. And also his trem which
Still, again, neck
doesn't
and
allow them
neck
to
at
do
this
anything.
point.
But yeah,
Nobody has
G
gotten
again, just keep
themselves a
flipping the
huge
script as
advantage
often as they can,
yet.
man. Just keep it guessing.
And we'll see if Bleed have learned their
And then
lesson.
now
SK
Rossi's gonna
Rossi's
get
so
it.
close already. And Scary making that mistake is gonna
And now
really
look, like every time GE do something, like what happens because of that is they keep on forcing Bleed to get
fight from
reactions.
behind of
And
Bleed
this
here. No
map,
more smokes will be
what I
placed.
felt was
They're
like the
trying to
side
push in.
ankles
There's
just
the
kept
slow,
getting
there's
the
the
kills,
stun. Durian
or
finds
they
no
just
contact at the
get
rest
gonna
again
get
of
retake
God
position
Squad,
to allow
just
them to do
willing
anything.
go for these post-plant
But I think
retakes.
GE still lose this retake. Yeah.
Absolutely. A man down. Nice.
Like if you notice from GE, you can still notice some comms issues. Like this still happens. Like I'll show you this round is one example. The previous
All
round
available.
is one
And
example.
it's like we could land on every player. Please. They've got a retake to contest with. Swing from
Like I don't know why they committed
player. Please. They've got a retake to contest with. Swing
Yeah,
from
Golu's
Darion.
doing some weird shit
Labour's
here.
good for one. Rossi, swift to trade. Aftershock's going to delay the push for the rest. Swing from
I thought
Darion.
Skills were
Labour's good for
okay.
one.
Maybe
Rossi,
Skills was expecting them to fall back, which is why he's just
swift to
chilling.
trade. Aftershock's going to delay the push for the rest of the players. Their location's known.
And
Haun's
then
absolutely
Juicy
perfect,
does
as well
really
as
well
the
here
Seas.
to
Juicy
get the
can't
kill.
quite
Oh
move
my.
out, but it's him and Crazy Guy who come out the corner swinging Juicy for his
Yeah.
Juicy.
Just like you can notice there's
Okay,
some
this
of
was
these comms
awkward
issues
for
still exist
shots that
because
really
of
shut
like
down
retakes
the
like this. Like
retake
this
of
first
God Squad.
retake, that
Absolutely,
B
it's very
retake.
easy to get,
Otherwise, GE could have had a potentially a better
before
half
we
coming
move
into
into our-
this.
to see that.
It's been just kind of game
Yeah.
here. Do they stay back just a
Result from CT, I'm not sure of that.
little
Mm,
here? Definitely deserve of our
I mean, you can't.
Dropped
I would have been fine with them
But
resulting out of
racing
heaven if they
forward, come out fighting, and it works beautifully for them. We do have a
they had a long
forward.
smoke, but I doubt they had a long smoke
Jump up
coming into
through
that
A.
retake, did they?
so close already. The rest again of God Squad.
Full available. From Darion, laboured.
Yeah, they don't have a long smoke, so you kind of have to result from CT.
They've got a retake to contest with. Swing from Darion.
Also, right now, I
Will be placed.
I don't mind
Trying to push
the
in. There's the slow. There's the stun.
the result from CT like in this situation because there is no Astro Stars, they have no breach
There's no more
utility,
smokes will be placed. They're trying to push in.
and you know there's
Their
no
take
more
is
breach utility because they trem at the start of the round, right? So you know they don't have a trem, and you know they've already popped their ult
really
getting the
bite from
side. So
behind
at
of
max
Lee
they
here.
have
No more
aftershock
smokes
and
will
their
be placed.
flashes,
They're trying to push in. There's the
and
slow. There's the stun.
and
Durian
they lost all
finds
their
no
flashes as
contact
well
of the
because they're
rest
counting how
again
much
of
utility
God
they're using. So
Squad.
they only have an aftershock, and they don't have anything else to deny you coming out of spawn. So I understand that in this situation.
Just willing to go for these post-plant retakes.
A man down, Nightfall available. And it's like,
He doesn't have a reason to use his boom bot here. The thing is, Fade ulting from CT followed by a recon with a raise simultaneously satcheling from heaven is more useful in my opinion. But does the raise ult from this thing cover all of it? Because this ult has
a man
so
down,
much more
Nightfall
of a range.
available.
It goes till
And
sewers
it's
if
like
I'm not
flat
wrong.
on every player. Please. They've got a retake to
Yeah,
contest
see, look at how deep this
with swing
goes. And with that ult, you won't get this much of long if you want under heaven and stuff.
from Darion. And on every player. Please. They've got a retake to contest with swing. And it's like
Golu's explanation for that will be that, oh, there was fade ult, so we
they've
would have
got a
seen
retake to
trails,
contest with swing from
so that's
Darion.
why I
Labored
don't
good for
necessarily
one.
need
Rossi
to
swift to trade. Aftershot's
use
gonna
that. But this
retake
retake
to
is just
contest
poorly
with
timed,
swing
right?
from
Because
Darion.
fade ult and
Labored
Astra
good
ult,
for one.
like the
Rossi
delay
swift
between the
to
two
trade.
is
Aftershot's
not is
gonna
something that I'm
delay
not the
the
biggest
rest
fan
of the
of.
players. Their location's known. Horn's absolutely perfect. As well as
I would much rather have had my breach in heaven. Both.
sees Juicy. Can't quite
Oh
move
my.
out, but it's him and Crazy Guy who got huge ult commitment as well. He
So yeah,
It's
the
this insane shots that
and it works beautifully for them. We do have a brief technical pause. Their retakes up in a position where they end up winning this map, and they then go and play
Rossi
against
goes
Boom. Winning that
rifle.
round difference becomes such a
Skills, no.
huge influence on whether or not God Squad or Bleed
Why skills
actually
are a
get out of
sheriff
this
and
group. So now we're at a stage where every round matters.
we saw that yesterday again.
Nice shot,
Oh, what a flick from SK Rossi. Okay, hold on. Bleed dissuaded to start pushing into the B site, but this is where it gets a little bit risky.
Crazy guy.
Skills has got to abandon that one.
Nice,
It
just
still is going to be the
nice.
4 versus 5.
Good
Dorian puts
reaction.
himself on the high ground.
Oh,
Lightning fast
Shot to
also
goal is just
doesn't fall
magical.
behind SK Rossi here. That was a whiff and a miss for Scary. That's really going to hurt their case.
I don't understand what
Oh,
Golu does here. He boombots the
Trying to give a
flank
weapon
just to
for
show the
skills,
presence and then
and then
comes
he
back
picks up Lightning
Raj.
Fast's weapons. Any case, or rather Scary's weapon, any case, Bleed is not in a good spot whatsoever. Redla though
Like it's two
picks
good
it back up
shots,
with the 2,
beautiful
could go
trap,
for the third,
free
but
kill,
that
correct.
bot line makes it near impossible for him to handle. It's all down.
Both heaven then, I think Reyes going in from a choke point is a bit risky. But they don't have a long smoke, no. So Reyes double saturating through heaven without a long smoke is very risky. Without a long or a short smoke. So skills should have popped Astra ult, then Fade ult, then Golu goes this thing. Also, did they not have a problem that round?
Behind the Bleed.
player, please. They've got a retake to contest with swing from Darion. Labored, good for one.
Kappa uses both his prowlers.
That squad,
But-
absolutely. It's very
But
So,
yeah, the timing there between Golu and Kappa is a
little
little
bit.
off. So yeah.
even. I almost got it. If God Squad actually, if God Squad end up in a position where they
Oh, what a flick from SK. Oh, he's
Comes the
I think trying to
shooter
give a
from
weapon for skills,
the ult from
and
either
then he
place
picks
is
up Lightning
fine.
Fast's weapons.
Not
Any case,
necessary. The ult from any
whereas
place, I don't
Scary's
agree
weapon,
with
any
that.
case, Bleed
But
is not
comes
in
the
a good spot
shoes.
whatsoever. Redla though picks it back up with a 2, could go for the third, but that bot line
And then
makes
it's
it
just
near
this guy.
impossible for him to handle. It's all down to Crazy Guy.
1 versus 3.
What is that
swings out,
need
good
even?
for the first. Just flicks straight
Doesn't let
onto
him
that
see it
flank,
in
and
the
what it
splatter,
means
but sure.
is
They wanted to go in for a fast retake there right off the bat, which is
where the
why
Crazy Guy running
they did that. But
on
yeah,
that last round, up in the hands of Juice out going into
As to kind of look
they go to this next round with the Hunter's Fury available. I really want to see what mileage Crazy Guy gets from this. As Bleeds, they go to this next round with the Hunter's Fury available. I really want to see what mileage Crazy Guy gets from this, as well as that Cosmic Divide on Scary. The God Squad, no ults available. Rossi's
look at this.
relatively
Like again,
close
as I
to that
said,
sort of force,
they keep
but he's
switching
not
it
gonna
up,
be able
switching
to
how
accomplish
aggressive
that
they
in the next
get.
couple of rounds unless this
And
flank
then
bears
now
fruit.
Rossi's gonna get a free kill over here.
Look
You
at
can
how
see that.
quickly SK Rossi's already pushing that
They're making
flank.
full
There's
example
no
of full
sentinels here.
use of
And again,
the inability to
Bleed
play,
are
not
getting
inability, the
gobsmacked.
lack of a
Durian
sentinel,
and Juicy alone
and
on
the lack
site
of a
itself,
spawn
but the
flank
spike is
watcher from.
nowhere near where they are.
Four-man
Bleed.
flank from A-Long onto Bleed here. There's no way they can anticipate this. And they've got the spike.
Yep, they're cautious about it too. That's the thing. All right, hold on.
Yeah, this become
Juicy's finds
Kappa's
one
unnecessary.
first.
Also, I don't like the way they approach this.
This is going to be difficult because Skills and Hellranger are playing
There's
a
something
position
about this
where
that I
it's
didn't
all
like.
about the trades for them. Somehow, Juicy finds the weapon. There's going to be the refrag.
I don't
Dorian
know what I
backs
don't like,
away.
but I think
Skills,
they set up a
no,
little
denies.
better. But yeah, skills wipes them up.
Then
I think skills is star placement or something I didn't like. I expected him to put one on the start on the spot directly. I don't know why Bleed just keep like Bleed have one default, right? And they know that GE are completely abusing the fuck out of it by pushing down mid, pushing down like getting gunfights, taking gunfights at all around the map. I don't know why the fuck they didn't just like play passive, like put one person to watch the window push, like not temper A early and just smoke the long angle and throw recon or something for short so you know if anyone's picking short and then just play passive and wait for GE to react. Like they just don't do that. They just keep doing their own thing and they're like not reacting or adapting enough to what the opponents are doing, which is something that I never liked from them. Like sure, you're still going A and you change the way you're going A, you've dashed down A and you're changing that, but that doesn't matter, right? Because look at the way these guys are getting on you. Like now Crazy
oh my
Guy's
God, he's just shooting
like
through the
sure
smoke.
he's lucky that
He
he's
has no
alive,
care for human
but yeah, he
life
gets killed
anymore.
instantly.
Crazy Guy's by himself.
Like no
Red
matter what
Glove
they do at A,
trying
right?
to
Like no
execute
matter
as
how
he
much
had
they
the spike
default,
in
GE
hand.
just
He's
abusing
gonna have
that,
to bring it all
and
the
instead
way
of
through
trying
the
to
A
fix
side.
that,
Cap is holding
Blade
here on
just keep
spawn.
doing it more, looking for a solution.
Wait, hold on.
Did
He
Kappa's gun
swap-
auto switch or
He
something?
swapped weapons. He didn't even lose bullets. That's a huge thing.
And this
Now
is
they
a
can
match.
just go all the way around, as you mentioned, to C.
This is now quite worrying. Bleeder in such a good position to get thrust
And
into
now
an
GE
alpha.
have
Yes, Darion, yes,
double
Rettler
flank
and low,
coming in.
but Darion with the ability to bring out that Blaze Storm means he can give that Vandal over to Rettler potentially and still have that serious impact from long Darion. That low HP doesn't want to risk the fight, is hit by the fault line though. The counter fault line's there, Cosmic Divide gets deployed. Suddenly this is becoming a very
shot.
expensive round from both teams, but God Squad, they're able to return
Let's
in
get
kills
the
down to the
locals,
2
yeah.
versus 3. Low HP on the remaining players. Darion, point blank, spots out the player but can't quite kill them. Skills now, hoping for the pre-fire, hoping for the timing, good for
low
the first,
HP
no
Skills will
sense
be able to
second,
get
it's
the
all on
kills.
Rettler, hardly any HP, hardly any.
Oh
Boom!
my.
Lightning flash finishes
Yeah.
the job.
It feels like Bleed isn't doing justice to this comp. I don't know what you mean. Isn't Astra the spawn flank watcher? Yeah, has to be the only. Like in all comps, Astra is almost just one flank watcher, unless until you have a Cypher or Killjoy, which is RIP. It feels like Bleed isn't doing justice to the comp. I just think Bleed are adapting to the situation well enough. They just want to do their thing.
Crazy Guy
Like
alone
हमको A default करना है aggressively, हम A default करेंगे. हम किधर और कुछ नहीं करेंगे, which
with
is
all of this.
just very one-dimensional for
That
play
puts
style.
SK
Which is one of the
Rocky
bigger things I was scared
less
about
of-
when I saw
he was
them
like
play.
Lightning Fast or something, pushing on mid, or maybe Hellranger to just play the face
Look,
checks
finally they
every
decide, okay,
single
let's go in
time,
for a
and
passive
has
default,
really
let's
ruined
change
the
the way we're
tempo here
approaching the
for-
map,
so
let's wait
what's
for
the
their
adjustment
reaction.
from the M1
But
SG
you're doing
roster?
this 9 rounds into the half,
Thus far, it
and
looks like Bleeder fanning
you've
out
lost
more
6
of
of
a
them.
default, going for more of an info-gathered approach rather than going for this aggression. Blaze Storm out from Darion.
And like this is the one on G aren't like pushing down one of the links or like doing something like weirdly aggressive.
Tour de force in hand, also in sewers. Not quite given a kill yet from either
Okay,
side.
Bleed going for
It's
Airy clear, which is
patience
good.
now,
They've
which is gonna be
used
the
the drone
game.
here.
Will God Squad fall for the same tricks Paper Rex pulled on them? Will they overextend?
And
Will
nice, they
push
use the
too
Prowler
far?
here,
Or are they going
and they
to
also
stay in
use
position? Are they gonna
they use both
hold
Prowlers, so
and
now Rossi
force
can get
Bleed
aggressive
to
again
be the
and try and do
ones
something,
to
which
make
gives him the line,
to-
which is good for the
to
round.
play these big pushes, these big executions, something which Bleed can do, but something we've not really seen.
And
them
since they've given
favour.
him the line, they decided to go in for a
Speaking of
stack.
just controlling
But
the
how
push,
can they do
you know,
this? Because
being
Rossi's gonna
played
die
passive.
if...
Godsword is doing just that.
Okay.
Okay, SK Rossi.
Rossi gets out in time. This is a
Not
beautiful shot from
even-
Rossi, like what just
yeah,
comes
not
up
even
here.
a hit
Like
of
this
that
is
Rolling
beautiful.
Thunder.
Super risky but beautiful for sure.
Oh, it's quick and he gets away. A headshot onto Darion, sent to the ether, banished to the ether.
And then
With
this
that,
is just a
Cosmic Divide
beautiful
comes
retake for
out,
the rest of
already
it.
accompanying
Like
the
completely
lightning
capitalizing on
fast,
like
good for
beautifully
two,
done.
tries
9 rounds is very late, dude.
in a mind step of the way.
Like right of the first round or the second round where like the first round Rossi came in from flank and he's killed the guy droning. The second round there's some other way of flank,
Scary
the other way they come and flank. You're scary at times this not
Well
very well.
enough for him.
By that time they should have been like, guys, fuck it, let's not keep
Absolutely.
doing what we do.
I'm really looking
Or
forward
they should have just looked for a contact at C
seeing
or
what
something.
Bleed do as a reaction.
And this is aggressive
I
from
mean,
G
why
again.
not? Keep up the
And then
momentum,
again you
see
have
the set
reaction.
pieces now.
Wait, why does Rossi TP away?
Do as a reaction. And I mean, why not
Huh?
keep up the momentum?
Why does
see the
Rossi
set
TP away
pieces
instead of just
now.
holding the long
Lightning
line?
first. Going to try and garner a bit of control here. Gets a showstopper off the back of the ult wall.
I don't
and
understand
this
that.
is what we were waiting to see from God Squad. They back off. Bleed now. Set their attention back to mid, a position which has garnered God Squad so much success.
Shouldn't be the other way around. Shouldn't Rossi have kept the long line. Kappa rotated because Kappa can help more with his fade alt. And Prowler to clear for B.
Do the same
I don't
for
know.
the Singaporean Titans.
Yeah, a very, very committed fight here. They push in. There's the
Bhavanchar
rest
got
of them.
more than one there.
That's gonna be a quick trade.
But then
for-
again,
for
what
the
Golu does here is also supremely insane. That's smooth. What do you mean is smooth? Like his double satchels. I mean from the official tournament channel. No, yeah, I
things,
understand.
but Lightning Fast looking very good on the
He shouldn't be getting the
intercept.
kill here.
That recon dart is huge, but no! Redla whiffs! That is
And he also
no
shouldn't be
draw.
getting the kill after
Eskin
this.
Rossi coming in for the fight as well! And the dynamic duo of God Squad
Dude, GX started such a horrible cam.
cleans up house
Such horrible cams.
again.
Like this angle is so trash,
Bleed.
man. Like
You
holy
can
shit,
see
Sky
the
Sports'
support
cams are so
behind
much better.
Godspot
Like
is
not gonna lie.
absolutely insane right now, and for good
Like not
reason.
cams,
Absolutely
like not the
perfect
camera,
from
but the way
first
of
bar.
doing
And I tell you
the
what,
production.
he said, like Rossi cursive 9
showing player cams after the round
something
ends.
which has favoured Bleed in the past, but maybe not
What Rossi
against
did with
the
the
likes
TP
of
play last
Godspot,
one. Oh yeah,
an
that shot.
opponent who,
That's a
let's
fucking
be- on
insane shot.
paper, should be, well, having a relatively easy time.
I think
You know, we have seen some
I
teams
think they burn these prowlers way too easily, man, and way
such
too
as the
early.
Heretics versus Team Secret, where
And they
I was
find
even
no
sure the
value out of
Heretics
them in
were
a
gonna win
lot of
that,
cases usually.
and it just got turned over its
Or
head,
some
right?
value
So
which, or some sort of value which would have been stronger if gotten later into the
there
round.
is a chance here for God Squad to definitely redeem themselves against, as you mentioned, the MOSG
8-3,
juggernaut.
and
Any
then
case,
they
SK
flash, Rossi gets a good kill.
Wow, even
He's
through the
so
utility
quick.
setup, it just does not phase him at all.
You're absolutely right. Now for God Squad, this is where things get interesting. Another retake for them here. This time, though, they have the ultimates to help them. Nightfall
They
comes
pop
out.
the
It's
fade
gonna be
out.
responded to with
On
the
the
FRS
contact of
from
that, there comes
Juicy.
the
However,
breach
the
out.
Rolling Thunder avoided. Flashes, though, won't be, as will the
Huh? How'd
concussion.
Golu
But
fix
Juicy
that?
doesn't care. Good for one. Crazy Guy doubles down. And now the cataclysm from Bleed is going to descend.
G lost
And
4
God
rounds
Squad,
coming into this
Juicy
half, and
Look
3 of them were retakes. Uh,
incredibly
3 of them were
good there
retakes where you
for-
can definitely
for
see
really good
something
start of the
goes
half for,
supremely wrong for
God
them.
Squad.
Absolutely. What I want to see now, going into the second half, can God Squad mimic this success? Can they continue?
Look like
Members of God.
the one retake at B where they take the fights at an incorrect improper timing. That one retake at A from A heaven, and this retake at C just
You've got the
goes
crowd behind
completely
you.
flat. It's
You've
not even a
got the
close
momentum.
retake.
In this
So
Finally
these
seeing it.
few rounds are
We're
gonna be
finally
like
seeing impact he
differently
can have on the
conversation
rest of the
topics.
team.
And now this is where the question therein lies for
Uh,
Blade.
when you
What is
VOD review
happening?
them,
We saw
like
Durian
why
as
did
well
these retakes go
Juicy
wrong?
just be so incredibly unstoppable in a lot of these maps, but now that they
Guys,
brought
come on,
a
only one of
couple
y'all has
now that,
subscribed to me
as
throughout
you
the
can
entire
see,
duration
they
of
have
my
to go
stream.
play this contact
So I
sort
think
of
that's a little bit
style.
questionable.
It feels like they're kind of clashing together and
So
not
I think
really
you guys should
mixing
be
well as a
subscribing
double
to me
entry
way
for
more
Bleed
often.
here.
It feels to me like the members
And
of
many more subs.
God Squad, their aggression is something that is, it's never one player pushing. There's always more. There's
Could have been
always
10 to 2, yeah,
there's always a
easily 10 to
example
2,
would be, but
even
already
11 to
they've
1.
just, they've
What was
left
the one
Bleed
round
with
they
only
lost
2/3
that?
of the map left.
In their favor. I think if
Did they
probably
lose
look
any
for
rounds
stats,
that
after this game,
Going
weren't
to the second
them
half,
fucking up? I feel like they didn't play. Hello Malabai, कैसे हो? Good Naman. Canada's treating me
you
well.
still stick with your prediction of
Can you guys guess what I had for lunch today?
don't lose with that being
It's a super hard guess, but if
I
you guys are able to,
Bleed leave.
that'd be fucking insane. I'm vegetarian, by the way, for anyone
absolutely
trying to guess.
So the
So, yeah.
support is there from across the country.
I don't like the fact that
And
G got to
for
play only
God
Haven
Squad
for all
team,
3
they've
games.
shown
I
what
wanted to see
Fan
different
Squad
maps.
can do
I know
to a
it's
team.
like they got to play good,
Going into the
good against
second half,
a good
let's
pick, but
see
no variety.
what Bleed can do on their defense, or if
But
God Squad are going to be the ones
those
to
rounds that
usurp what
that's
we
not
thought would be
G's
a
fault,
flawless
right?
run in this group from Bleed.
Well,
That's the other teams not knowing how to
seconds
veto
we
against
would
them
know
or
what
incorrectly
is
vetoing
up.
against them. So
Red-
yeah. So just for a recap of what GE did wrong on those previous hours, I think they burnt those prowlers way too early on fade. They their retake comms in 3 of those retakes were very poor in my opinion. So that should have been better. And the good thing that they did was they kept switching it up, kept switching the pacing and their setups that they kept using. And yeah, and what mistakes did Bleed make? Bleed just kept sticking to the plan. Didn't really show their methodic playstyle. They showed more of a contact based, uh, contact based playstyle, which doesn't work out for them because G keep using advantage of the rest of the map being free reign and capitalizing
Already
on that,
primed
and
his
poor
stun.
flank
There's going
watching
to be
from
that,
them
but
as well.
Durion's been spotted. He's still actually
Huh?
Breathless already primed his stun. There's going to be that, but
Did ya?
Durion's been spotted.
Did the recon?
Breathless already primed his stun. There's going to be that, but Durion's been spotted.
The recon lands
He's still
inside
actually
A.
pushing
Why is he
through. Durion.
landing like that?
Okay, what was that about?
Very
Hold
good
on.
trade. Juicy potentially here could be caught out as well. We're
That was
seeing
pretty
a
good.
continuous fight here from Bleak. Crazy Guy already half HP means Juicy has to be the
Aloo Palak close, but not it. Little vegetarians, I don't know vegetarian food to guess any of them, okay.
first point of contact, but Skills doesn't
Okay.
want any part in fighting this. Yes, they're fairly close to the
How's the
point,
exam
they can't
prep
risk
going? Can you
through them.
study?
The rest of God Squad, they set their gaze over to B, over to Garage. They want to fan out. They want to look for some picks.
So
here.
of course
This is
with this
Gary
kind of composition that Bleed are playing, they're gonna start looking for lead on gunfights. They start gonna like start exploring the map a lot more because they can't afford to like play passive and play for anchor roles or play for uh like play without governing the pacing, because then the opponents will start abusing gaps in their holds in these two spots a lot more. So this is good from Blade to start looking for early gunfights, but Darion running out with his knife is, I don't know, maybe he didn't
may
expect
oblige
someone
him,
to peek
running
him
into three
instantly.
players, swings out, spots out the first. He's good for one, and even
Oh
good for two.
my!
Rettler able to join
This
the
reaction from
fray.
Bleed is
It
really
all
strong
wants
because of
Kappa,
Juicy
shot
is
from
instant
behind.
flank, which is
With
good.
that, we're going to be seeing Bleed
Which is
making
good.
it 5.
That is.
I think
That's
Juicy and Commander
perfect.
could
You're right.
switch to
And so
change
now as we sort of go into the second round,
as in
that is the
Golu and
foundations
Rossi.
laid. That is the foundations laid for what is going to be the potential of a comeback, right? For 4 rounds, doable. Very, very doable.
Yeah, very
But
close.
against the momentum God Squad have, do you see it happening? I want to keep asking you this because you're a man of faith, aren't you?
You're putting me on the spot.
Be
here.
hydrated, guys.
Just,
Now G are on Nico
We know
because
that I didn't believe
last
it.
time they
But
lost.
if it doesn't happen,
if it doesn't
you know,
happen,
I believe.
if it doesn't
in
happen,
Bleed
it means
here.
I've been huffing
Bleed
on
lead.
military
Big
grade
Trem. He just has to
Complete
dash out.
copium. All right, hold on, because Juicy's
Oh,
brought
wow, he
himself
chooses
to
to stay,
so
which
he's not
is-
messing around. He
which is
does
nice.
have the sandwich with his teammate. That's going to be Durion, and they might not be able to escape through A main with their lives anymore. Although Hellranger,
But yeah, this is good.
The bonus
Darion's
still has
really,
some
really,
serious teeth
really
behind
smart
it,
there for not
in
wasting
quite
his
swift
dash.
fashion.
Close, how like the Palak Pada was it a green vegetable dish? I'm not saying anything, but
So I'm
you're
pretty
close.
happy with the
Indian
investment
vegetable for sure.
there. Usually you see some teams, particularly the likes of, we saw Heretics do this earlier as well. They like having a few pistols in their second round buy. Bleed, not taking any risks. Everyone has a weapon, everyone has the potential to kill. This is
So let's see what
a
happens
very
here.
young player to have a lot of impact.
ooh, that spotted.
Lot of
Yeah,
pressure
like
on a very young player.
this
Aiming
recon
low.
not being broken
And with only
completely
one
changes
vandal
the
on
way
Juicy,
Bleed
it
approach
exerts
the
a
round.
lot of pressure on a very young player to
It's
have
possible
a
like
lot
four
of
people,
impact.
Ooh,
and because
that
of that,
spotted
like
a lot.
Darion, like the rest of the four of them
And
can
look
just
at
say
the
fuck it,
rotation as well.
and you
Yep,
can
Garage.
risk that
one
even if the
recon
one
dart
guy
giving
is
a
somewhere
lot of
else,
go-ahead for the flankers,
we'll fight him with our strength,
basically free
and
to start
G,
pushing
and
forward,
like you know
but
they just
Crazy
get
Guy,
complete
is
map
he
control and they
pushing them
contain
back
GE.
into their
And
break
now they even have the
management lead?
option.
Looks
I
like
don't know
no
why
Papa
GE
will
till this
still
point are
push,
not aware
but
of the
the timing
flank.
could be fatal for them. There they
Now
are.
GE
Crazy
are
Guy
like
still holding on.
forced to take
Might
a
be able to get a
reaction,
shot up, but here
and then
comes
these
the
guys just come in and
weaponry
flank
from
and
the
just fuck
flank.
them. Like the
Looks like
unawareness
they
here
push
from
as
GE
well.
was
There goes out
insane,
Swift from
like fucking
Juicy, good for
insane.
first, doubles down
Oh.
as well, even able to get away. However,
But yeah,
God Squad, they still have the back into this map. All of a
since it's Canada Saraswati Sag, yeah, that's actually true. I had Saraswati Sag and Makki hi roti today. Because this place close to my house which only does that on certain days, so I was like fuck it. So yeah, I had that today.
sudden, God Squad.
Why can't I play like this? I want to play 5 minutes with brain, 5 minutes of brain like
The
this.
question now
I
is,
mean,
can they keep this momentum? Can Bleed keep
Yeah.
this up? Or are we going to see another sort of scrappy blow for blow half?
That delayed God Squad.
I know this
a
is
good
this
while
round and the round
that,
after this
again,
are
Bleed's
super
flag
important rounds for
was
GE
almost always
because
encompassed, and yet
they
very
will come
quickly,
they
Juicy,
will be
22
like
kills
momentum
already at
setters.
the Empress.
Because look at this, right? You already have Empress on Reina,
This early on in
which
the
will help
second
you
half, it's a
snowball
huge,
rounds very
huge
easily.
undertaking for Bleed, and
Scary
it
wins
seems like they've gotten their
Rossi's
second win.
gamble
Scary
fight.
finds contact on C-Long, wins the
Also,
duel
Scary
fight.
playing this position against the
And
Raze
God
is
Squad are
not going to be
slowing
good for
down.
him
It's
after a while.
22
Like, you
kills.
guys will
The
see
rest
why.
of his team, 3 of them are even over 10 yet. The weight Juicy is pulling right now is incredible. Darion, good for skills. More importantly, that's the spike. Yes, God Squad, it's only a half buy here, but they still are looking for damage. They're still looking to potentially take a few Vandals out of the hands of Bleed here. Point blank, lightning fast. Oh, it's late, but Darion punishes it. Crazy guy to get the next.
The bleeds are
Absolutely.
firing off right
Bleed,
now.
this is where
So let's see how G
he's
approach
got that
this.
Empress available on Juicy.
Trapped
Back
in
in
a
place,
window and
they're
a
about to get
push.
This huge power spike for them
First
is
TP
gonna
in
be
spawn,
achieved
which
very
means Rossi's
quickly.
either
God
going to go
Squad,
for a garage
yes, they're
shot or
gonna have
a
more ults in a couple of rounds time, but a couple of rounds
window
time,
shot.
everyone's sort of
Skills
2 or
watching
3
down C
skill
push.
points away.
Like this is good, right? Like if G like once they've 4 runs in, like to like annoyed like this thing the pistol and like look they already changed the way they default. Like they're putting like they're making sure that no one can push down C. They're making sure that they have control of garage. They're playing A kind of like on a re-clear with Rossi just holding it passively, just trying to see what he can find in terms of value, and the rest of them trying to work mid, which is a good default, right? Like they're trying to pressure the fact that there is no sentinel over here, and they also go for a top B smoke, which is going to allow for a low presence towards B, which like look that one smoke forces Bleed to abandon that double A setup, and like it just forces out a reaction from them by G just because of the smoke, which is good. But then these two guys pushing down C, skills killing them. And like what's more beautiful about this is, since G know that these guys like to play reactive, always like to fight for control and always like to do some aggressive shit, we're just gonna cut noise again after this. And now if you are Bleed, you're like 3v5, we can't play side anchors because they already have mana advantage and they have way too much utility during the executes. So what do? We can't just stay sitting. And G are prepared for exactly that. Like look, Rossi's watching A, Golu's watching window, I'm watching front B, and then Bhavan and Kapal are like standing up, down, and 2 free kills front here. Beautiful run. One of the most effortless rounds you will ever see a team play.
God Squad to 9, and more importantly, giving God Squad the sign that they can still win on their attack. It was not a lucky burn.
Again, be willing to fight the 2 versus 1, and he was short enough to.
You can't stand away from the wall there because if he's like he's not sure about the other positions, right? If he stands away from the wall, he can't die from other positions that aren't being marked. I don't even remember whether everyone else was on the radar on that map.
He really wanted to brush up the
Now from G, like
as soon as he didn't see
like okay, so this is a read that we had, or something we noticed when we watched Bleed play, is whenever they play super aggressive until they can get the op, and once they get the op, they change and become a super passive team. And after that, that too, Darion's favorite angle to hold is A long. So this was a read that we had coming into the game, and this is important for you guys to know right now. I'll show why it's super important in the next few moments. So G understand that okay, they have an op, they like to play passive when they have an operator. Everyone's passive, everyone's chilling, doing their own thing, and that's what G just respect, right? And now G know that they take the risk that okay, there's potential that is that skills smoke? No, that's scary smoke. Also now G, okay, so at this point, if you're G, you've understood where the opera is at this point of the time, right? Because skills and Scary see each other, I think, which is why Scary smokes this. You've smoked top B, and you just recon into garage window. So you don't know, you know that the upper isn't here. Upper isn't here because if the upper was here, why would this guy smoke this? You know that you've smoked top B, and due to that you can assume, let's say that we've eliminated this position and we don't think the upper is here. So the only position the upper can be is here, or holding some like passive angle here or here, right? They just use the theory of elimination to try and use that. And then they're like, you know what, let's try and touch this opera and let's see what he's doing. They're aware that this is his favorite angle. Like, we know this, which is why Golu, even though this is super irresponsible to cross this way, he finds good value from this. Yeah, pullback here is not the correct smoke option. It should have been a...
We'll go for a little bit.
I believe he spotted Scary as well with Durian there. Push from Durian. As soon as he didn't see that Durian was priming that tailwind maybe. He knew that somebody was...
They just flash at B to show presence. I think they flashed at B just to show some presence. Like over here, like I understand they want to aftershock this guy to clear this position, but you 100% need to flash here. 100% need to flash if you're using a pullback.
will go for a second bite at the cake. However, God Squad don't even want to risk it.
They don't even
Skills
Prowler
deployed
to
instantly forced him
check
out of
for
position.
anything.
Rossi falls Darion lightning fast from him there, but there is still the rolling thunder to worry about. Deployed,
Then you
it's
prop
going to
breach
catch out
out, you
Darion,
force
brings down
them
the
to get out of
Blazestorm, just
sight,
about
and you
able
get the
to get
plant down.
away in the nick of time.
Which is
Through
good.
the smoke,
This is
actually,
good
no
till
one's
now.
going to spam him, so he'll be able to get away into the after plant. Crazy guy pulls out the Hunter's Fury, delays the plant, won't stop it though. And with that, it's allowed Bleed to get into position to try and go for this after plant. The C's, paint shell
C's
combo
nade.
gets deployed. Still no kill
They thought
yet.
maybe someone
right now,
would
timing
win for the retake, but I heavily doubt that they're gonna go for a retake that fast without popping Empress.
is everything.
Timing is everything. They do have the Lear. There's going to be. Oh, that is beautiful.
They actually
No,
don't use the
follow-up
Empress
is
on the
not gonna
retake, wow.
commence. Juicy also falls. Hellraiser
But yeah, then
Kappa
G
finds
just holds
Vic.
the ground.
There's the push out through the wall. They're trying to bump heads into this, and seems like nobody is getting the trades. Hold on, there is
Beautifully
going to
done.
be
This
the
crossfire is
1-for-1,
amazing.
but that is still not enough for Bleed to capitalize on that retake. Scary Durian and Juicy, but it was just a little bit too missing. There's
No, so
the
this retake,
kamikaze
G just
from,
hold on
from
pretty well.
Redla. Doesn't work. Here's the follow-up from Scary, but the smoke makes it very difficult for him to find targets. 2 versus 1, there's no time, and all he really can do is save the weapon, but this position, he's gonna get devoured by the spike.
Yeah, this is good. So now this is the round where you will see the reason why I said we knew that Darion's favorite angle to hold at hold was A, A long, and more specifically the reason for that will be seen now. So Scary play, and it also told you Scary playing this angle was bad for him, right? Scary plays this angle, jump spots against the raise, gets spotted,
All right, there you go. Perfect, perfect. All right,
nailed
we're
it,
still here.
ended.
But Scary's not gonna be for long.
So that's, yeah, you're not gonna find any value. And again, as I mentioned previously, if GE get the first kill, they'll cut noise, they'll try and reset the round in their favor, and force out a reaction from Bleed. Correct? So you'll see all of that happening now, and you'll see the most important reason why I was telling you guys about Darion. So Darion didn't get too aggressive here, which is also something we had to read about. He doesn't like to get too aggressive. He's very much a disciplined player. So him not doing this is a risk for him. Like, look, now Bhavin's already pinged this for skills for a reason. He's asked skills for a smoke over here, and
So with all of this,
they smoke this
and
off.
then the capability,
So
the
that
fragging
means
capability
Darion can't
they
understand what's
have is
happening.
such
They
a
also use the
potent
tram and the
defensive
flash to
round
make it
for
look like
Blind
we're
One.
re-clearing
They are
A.
literally
Then
3
Bhavan also
rounds
shoots a few
away
bullets to
from
make it
taking
feel
a
like that.
game off of
And then
the
when this has
strongest
forced
team right
Bleed's
now in
tendency to
Blue.
over-rotate, which
So with that
we've
target
seen
taken,
out a
Scarab
bit
is
as
gonna be
well,
looking
they
much more
use that,
difficult. Although, hold
pop the
on,
result,
lightning fast, he wants to get things
and
started.
that
He
suck there
already
is
used the
beautiful, which
combo
allows him to
with his
take an extra
teammate,
get
and
point.
Redla
So yeah,
is going to be
effortlessly,
collateral.
effortlessly converted a round into a 5v3 without having to do anything. And now you have a flank watch which is watching Guardian and everything, so now you can just play side because retaking with an op is already going to be hard enough for them, so they either don't go in for this retake or try to go for a very risky retake. And they don't go in for a retake, which is, yeah, perfect.
The finish line.
So we are looking at 11-8 because of that.
Gonna be there. The counteraction though, Bleed ready to bring out.
Now Bleed Juicy starts getting a little bit more aggressive, and this is the first round you'll see Darion play a different
Counteraction, though,
angle.
Bleed ready to bring out both their Cosmic Divide and their Rolling Thunder on Rettler and Scary. Means that there is a lot of utility to work with, and soon to be even more to work with now. A fight.
I wish G
for
changed the
long.
pacing
They know the
towards B a
operation's
little
going to
bit
be somewhere
and
on the
just
safe
pop
side.
that,
The question for
pop
God
the
Squad
fade
now is,
out,
can they take that off of the
and
hands of
like
Darion
flashed for
while
a link from
simultaneously
COS
getting
and just
massive
did it that
serious
way.
points?
I think that would have been valuable.
Skills bringing out that smoke just so that they
Because
can
this
get
round is just
a
so
quicker
weirdly
access
played, right?
onto A-Long,
Like look at
forces
this.
back Juicy
They
purely from
do
skill.
this
Look
here,
at
pop
utility.
fade alt,
Hellraiser
and then
here,
they
though, is
flash.
competing, but still not
Golu
knocked
doesn't
down.
need anything, whatever
Juicy
Juicy gets spotted,
is
and
just
they chill,
dealing
they
with
reset
so much
after this,
utility.
right?
How is he still
But
alive?
even
But he
after
is
this
getting pushed
reset,
back
where they
so
decide to cut
far
noise, they've already
by
used
God
so much
Squad.
utility coming into this round,
Speaking of
man.
a team
They've lost all
that hasn't
flashes,
even really
they've
been
lost
put
fade
into
alt,
the fray just yet. They have been able
and
to
they've
build
lost
some
one star.
utility here from Bleed.
But
And
even if
look
they
at
choose to
how
cut
they
noise, I don't know why
rotated
Golu
SK
nades A
back
shot
up
this late,
onto
which tells
A-Long.
Bleed
Now
that
the smokes have dissipated. If
now
somebody
one,
peeks
either if
out,
they go in
SK
for a
Ross is
retake somewhere
already
else,
dealing,
they're
willing
gonna
to go
have
for the
zero
switch,
utility
and the
because
pick
they've used so
with
much
the
utility like trying to fake us at A, so we don't fucking care. Even if they go somewhere else, we can just retake that, or if we feel that they're going somewhere else, we can just opt in to play side tankers or whatever because they can't do anything against us with the way they've used their utility. And two, even if they're cutting noise, why does Golu nade shot? Because Golu's short nade just tells us that we're going to recommit here. And because of the fact that G don't have any utility left, except what fade utility they'll get in back in the sometime and a trem, it allows Bleed to play so up close and personal in this crossfire, like in this holy trinity triangle.
This sniper.
You guys get it?
Absolutely, I
It's
love
gonna
that.
be so
I
much
actually really
value.
like this from Bleed. I love the fact they're being quiet. They know they've
And
damaged
now
the God
there is
Squad.
no way
They
for
want God Squad to
GE
make the
to
first
get out of
move.
these
Really
angles here
smart
because
stuff
they
from Bleed
tram
here.
this guy.
25 seconds left. God
And
Squad
there's
have
nothing
to
you can do to
swing out
break this
instantly
crossfire
there.
and the
Red
crossfire
left,
with the
good for the
breach
first.
there.
The timing isn't
So you're going to
everything
walk
here, but the
into
rolling
suicide.
thunder gets deployed. That's enough. Juicy ready to be let loose as both SK Rossi and Kappa alone in a 2 make that 1
This is
versus
such a
4.
poorly done
Rossi
execute. No, you're not gonna, they weren't going to be able to find any value with this call there.
And start getting picks.
there was so little time left there
So
for
yeah.
Rettler that deploying that rolling thunder.
Sorry, I haven't been reading chat at all. Why can't I play like this? I want to play 5 mans with brain like this. Guys, analysis is not rocket science. Honestly, I play with a guy nowadays. He keeps trying to movies. I can enjoy it. It's such easy to. Also, learning how to like this is not good. But yeah, I remember this song. Scary is scary. Yeah. Recent plus actually कर देता फेड अल्ट के साथ. Yeah. Meet 100 subs also mean talking to the will all hail the king. No, bro. Then in terms of Valorant as an Iron 3, what help do you need, man? Like, what do you think you struggled with most? You type of bot only with some. Okay, I'm not a bot. Cameras big done here. Appreciate the support, man. People mistake me as a bot. I just like to troll a lot. Anyway, how's your day going? Pretty good, man. Got a lot of work done today. Woke up pretty early, studied. Uh, got a flu shot today. Then got lunch from an Indian place, and then streaming for a bit.
It was the make or break.
Wasn't able to go to
He's
the
gonna
gym at
push up
7
to
a.m., which
suicide
kind of
anyway,
sucks,
so
but yeah,
that he
whatever.
dies
I
and
get it
doesn't
next
take
time.
anyone with him. He gets the rolling thunder off and dies, but at least he's delayed enough for Juicy to be able to get the follow up. So I'm actually really
Who
liking
grabbed
Bleed's
the orb
defense
there?
right
Reina?
now.
So
It's
now they have
this sort of opening kill.
Empress.
He dies and doesn't take anyone with him. He gets the rolling thunder off and dies, but at least he's delayed enough for Juicy to be able to get the follow up. So
Not even
I'm
sure, got it.
actually really liking Bleed's defense right now. It's this sort of opening
And in
kill,
terms of
which is
Breeze map
been
as
so
a Euro main,
consistently
and
going
I'll
in
take a
favour of
leave
God Squad
now.
right now, which is really
I need to sleep. Thank you for having me.
slowly
No worries,
becoming
man.
their
Thank you
own
for
duel.
joining. Hope you sleep well.
God Squad, different approach.
Hope you
looking
sleep at
for
least
B
8
straight
hours.
up. Retla, any
G, go for the
post-plant
planted B.
aftershots?
It's good.
Not gonna connect. That's gonna be a successful one, and this forces the hand of Bleed to start retaking in onto B. Smokes do dissipate, but as you can see, Skills is very much prepared to keep
And this skill
supplementing
from
that
Bhavan
element
changes
to
the
fight
round here.
squad.
Because this
Already
ult is
has that rolling
amazing.
thunder. This is gonna be very
Like the angle
risky,
from
but somehow
Golu's
Retla
nice, like he
finds
chooses to
another
play there,
pick
but he's just been losing this
altogether.
gunfight.
Sets up utility, but nobody's there to follow it up, and he gets
And
easily
the Astral
picked
ult
off
is
by
like you're
by God
helpless. What do
Squad.
we do? Skills
Absolutely
is
loves that rolling
repositioning
thunder
is
by so much time
perfect.
as well. Skills
And
down
then
in
what
the
happens after
crossfire
this is also
leads.
amazing. Lead up
They
from
have
G.
to really
Try and
rely
beautifully
on
done.
Scary with this
This might
flank.
get
In
there.
fact, it's only on Scary with this flank, and Kappa will deal that killing blow. You can hear the fan reaction. The G.
And it uses Breeze map as a Yoru main. I don't know, man. Playing Yoru in ranked solo queue, especially if you're Iron, is pretty hard. Like especially because the agents are just super hard. But yeah, anything under Immortal is just improve aim and learn which fight. Improving aim, like VOD reviewing is very important. 8 hours? Yeah, I mean, how much do I sleep? I sleep from like 10:30 to 7. Yeah, that's like 8 hours 15 minutes. So I get 2 hours of sleep. What joy do you get from sleeping for 2 hours, bro? Super hard, I guess.
Management.
So was it a good idea to
All
use 3
in
different comps
favour
and 3
of
Haven?
God Squad, and for
Sure.
good
I
reason.
mean,
An incredible round once
yeah,
again by
definitely
Hellranger, who
didn't
right now lands a perfect
makes you
rolling
harder to
thunder. Once again,
anti-strat
when you have to fight on
from an
so many
opponent
angles,
perspective
the more you can
because you
remove,
keep switching
the
up
better
comps
off
so
you are.
often.
And that rolling thunder just means you
But I
don't have
think
to turn
the
on
comp
that
wasn't
angle
an
of attack.
issue in this
That
game. It
whole
was
entire
Bleed's
aim
lack
link
of
just ruled off
looking at the
limits.
map.
Perfect stuff from
Yeah.
Hellranger to set
What
up
if you're
God
at
Squad
Iron?
for
Yeah,
what
for
is now
sure.
map points.
You watch back what you
Rossi
did
available
and
for the tour de
how
force.
that was wrong.
Lead. They've got the Empress on at Juicy. This is the make or break. Darion, operator in hand.
I think Rossi spots
sees
Darion,
both
yeah.
his opposition, but doesn't quite take the fight. Shifting into
No, Rossi's
Rossi. A
aware for
battle of
this.
snipers, a battle of
What
some of the
about Rem?
best snipers in Asia. Who will come out on top?
Marvin missed that
Quick
aftershock.
peek, a dash from Darion. No shots fired. Instead, Darion actually playing with his position, playing with information. A very disciplined way to approach trying to fight for this man advantage.
You're not
something
what,
which is
Iron?
already
Or you're
ascertained on the other side of the map.
sleeping 2
As
hours?
well as Juicy off-cam kill onto Lightning Fast. They did have a stint on mid.
G do well here.
Juicy
They
finally
smoke
gets
it again
a pick
to
here,
show that
finally.
to
Even though
deny
we've
the
seen
oppo
tough
from having
grinding
any
for the first half, the
presence,
second half
any
has
angle,
been
anything.
A little bit colder than ideally what would be
Did that recon spot
good
2 people or 1
what
people?
would be wanted by Bleed, but this does
Not
slow
sure.
the pace down for God Squad because now they don't have those double satchels for Lightning Fast, which even though SK Rossi, he's been making those highlight plays, this again
Like going for individual
halts
plays has
the
always been G's
progression
demise.
of God
So yeah.
Squad on the
But
offense.
G
Something to mention as well is in losing
surprisingly have kept a lot of pressure on this towards the C part of the map, to that one prowler and that one smoke. Despite crazy, because crazy guy's recon's been ticked out for a while now. The rest of them walk in, and there comes in the recon, which
Oh, no element
the
to be
crazy guy
surprised
just
there.
dies unaware here.
Perfect positioning from Kappa.
But then yeah, this round is
Only
just
leaves
super
Juicy
hard to
by
win
himself
anyways,
while
because
he
it's
waits for the rest of the
what was
team.
it, like a
He's done some
3v
damage.
3v5, 2v5, 2v4ish.
Kappa actually decided to
So
hold
they're
on to
not
that
going to be able to find any
operator
value out of
in a 2
this.
versus 4. This is interesting, but they do have delay tactics.
So yeah,
And now
and then Kappa, it's a good shot, but yeah. Now it's what? Now it's match point. Sorry, don't know what Iron guys are said that. Say yeah.
Going to be the fan favorites.
Uh,
In India, of course they will be. But to
Yeah.
this
So now you have
extent,
12-10, which is the match
it's
point.
truly incredible.
What do G have to work with? G have just the Astro
Hard
ult.
to put into words because Bleed now.
GC
2
has the
rounds
op
to fight.
again.
Is this where we
Sorry,
see the
Darion has the op.
timeouts? Oh, okay. It's a
Tech
timeout,
boss.
but it's third call. You've got skills. Both operate.
Yeah, G did
Darion
this
on the close angle.
well,
Once
I
again,
think.
ready
Like,
to
you know,
take
if you
this
know that
duel
there's
with
no
nothing.
sentinel or anything, you want to keep
Considering
pressuring
both operator players
top
haven't really
B.
been able to have their
Going for this is pretty
proper
nice.
engagement yet.
But भाव and भाई
Darion
angle
shuts
awareness
down Hellranger,
कम है उधर.
or for a moment it looked like
Smoke
he was
awareness
considering
की smoke कितना
re-peeking
बड़ा
here.
है.
I think Rossi probably invites
So
it.
4v5 you
Rossi
start with
close
is
in this
perfect.
fight,
Rossi,
takes
it's a
the
beautiful
timing,
shot.
but
You get the
Rossi
trade here.
so damn quick. 4 versus 4, Asarai.
I think gold too.
It
That's my
turns
first
on its head with Crazy Guy's aggression.
Crazy guy gets spotted over here at long, decides to fall back. Prowler tells you that he's not holding anything. It's good. Why does he pop drone here?
That was perfectly timed, but
Okay, I think
Rossi
Crazy guy
knew
popping
exactly
drone here
when the smoke was
is
gonna drop, and
horrible.
It gave him that split second difference, and with SK Rossi, that's all he really needs.
So this is what G are doing, right? G
There
know
is a
that.
one-for-one
Oh wait, did he
trade
drone
here.
to?
Knew exactly when the smoke was gonna drop, and it
Okay, it's not as bad as I thought it is, because drone gets Derry on the line again at A. But it doesn't go that deep, so I'm not sure how much Derrion can even use that to work with. I mean, yeah, sure, it gives him the value and helps him get the angle, so it's nice. But yeah, this is what G kept doing at the entire map, right? If you guys noticed, they understood that Derrion likes to op A. They like to use A, so A is a very pivotal part of the map, because if you have A lobby control, you define everything that's going on here, and you can control the map and control the way it's played a lot more. So GR, like, even though we don't want to do it early round, we'll just do it late round against you guys, because you know you guys like to fight for control. You guys actually know that we work in the team like the JXR tournament. Yeah, NA scenes भी इतने immensely follow करता है क्या? NA में अभी recently there's been no off-season events or anything, so I haven't been able to watch that. But I tried to watch a little bit of NA. But I've been watching really less Valorant recently. Who is this man? Oh my god, I didn't know What do you mean? Are you okay? Are you confused? JK, don't cancel me. Nothing to cancel, bro. Canceling doesn't work in our world anymore, unfortunately. So yeah, G kept trying to do this. Oh, they know we know that they like to keep taking A control. They've done that a lot coming starting off the game. We'll just take it later and try to work with it this way. So now you have 3v4. You have spike planted, and you have everything else. You have 3 stars. Plus they have Astral Ult. I thought skills would be popping Astral Ult here around this. No, but he can't pop Astral Ult because Ross is off.
3 versus 3, no ult available, but it may not matter. Missed shot from Rossi, attempting to recover.
Golu's been, if you guys noticed, Golu has been losing that gunfight many a times, from backside to CT out or CT out to backside multiple times.
Once again, Headhunter in hand,
And that skills is just beautifully playing this one.
Makes it 3! God squad! They make it 13. They take down Bleed.
But yeah, good showing from GE in general. Guys, it's overtime I'm watching in real life. Best sniper, best sniper. God, bleeding IRL face. Where he hiding around? Where are you, sleepy? Jor kill. I am bleeding. Help me. Scary section. Dwindle yellow. Guys, it's overtime watching in real life. Bro, Rena's literally carrying. Op you DROC. Man, what the fuck? I don't care. GE is out. This fight is what makes this. They weren't out when they lost during this game. DC be like, ah, my back hurts. Guys, it's OP. I'm watching in real life. Chopstick juice. What the fuck? That is super racist, I think. Uh, G fighting, G fighting. Yes, it's G fighting.
And they continue their survival in Group B after an absolute.
But yes, let's get Aussie. This is the stream you're watching. He was in the team who won. Yes, I, I am. I don't know if you know this, but it's on my Wikipedia right here. This is me, Rex Dreams, Malafo, but coach, analyst. I worked with the global esports team for this. Oh God, that's me. But yeah, oh my God, क्या होगा आपका? Why do they have my tweets as sources? That's just fucked, no? Surely not. Surely not, no? But yeah, what are you studying by the way? How do you manage it side by side? So last weekend I didn't have any exams. I just finished like an insanely hard week that that weekend or the previous weekend you can say. But yeah, so I was just like I can have a little bit of a break and I can reward a bit myself. So yeah. Any predictions for Thailand event? I'm not sure, man. If you're judging off GE's recent form, they are strong coming into this, but it's a BO3, so your map pool gets talented, tested, and played a strong online. So yeah, Unicorns of Love one. Ordered 15 best players of 2022, 2021, 2021. Nats, CNET, Chronicle, Ye, Zeke, Durker, Shadows, Stenz, Scream, Kesnet, Eco, Patifan, Leaf, Zomps. Okay. Talented map pool, Leopard. Yeah. Please don't. I think I'm way too tired now. So yeah. Thank you guys. What the fuck? Why is this still in forums, man? Maud or Sinatra? Who's better? What the fuck? But yeah. But yes, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. That's it for today. I'm gonna end my stream now. I need to go study. I have an exam on the 26th. But yeah. मैं कॉलेज लाइब्रेरी में बैठ के तेरा एनालिसिस देख रहा हूँ. Hey man, gotta study one way or the other. Both of them are education. But yeah, thank you so much for tuning in, everybody. Appreciate it. I'll stream on the 27th. I can't stream over the next few days. I have too much to study. So yeah. Mauto Sinatra, how's that? Yeah, it's just fucked. But thank you so much for everyone for coming. Thank you for the support. And yeah, hopefully G do well in the online tournament.